it's my rolling project pan. Update number 5. Yeah, I remembered it right. It's number 5. I missed last month, so it's been a couple of months. I've had quite a bit going on in it, and I've got some roll-outs and roll-ins, and lots of things have been going on with it. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is, I had something show up in the post and I thought, well, I'm not going to do a haul. Like usually I save things and do it as like a collective haul or something, but I can't save this. I've got to use it. I think I need to use it. I'm giving you a clue. So I'll just show you. This turned up from Look Fantastic. And I've just got a couple of things in here. So the first thing is my hair dye. I need to dye it again. I don't think the roots, they're not that bad, but I want to refresh it anyway. So I got a new hair dye because I didn't have one here, and it's the one I like using lately. I have been using the L'Oreal Paris Preference, and it says new formula, but how long has that been on? Like, I don't know how long these have been out, but I really like the colour. It's called 8.23 Medium Rose Gold. I didn't know it was called Medium Rose Gold. I wonder if they've got a light rose gold. Anyway, that's the, I like the tone of that. I don't want to go any lighter. I think this is light enough. It does have a hint of pink in it. I really love it. It's really nice dye. So looking forward to putting that on my head again. And then I got one other thing. And what is it even called? Because I saw it in, like, it was on sale. It had some money knocked off. And it is Brushworks Heatless Curling Scrunchie. I'm not very good with hair, so I don't know if it's going to look any good when I do it, but it's got all instructions on the back how to do it. It's like a really big scrunchy thing. Shall I open it? I'm not going to put it in my hair now, but I think I might have to get some help from someone else in the house, might know how to use it better than me. Let's have a look. Oh, I trashed it getting it out. Look, I've just absolutely torn it. Oh, look at that. It looks like that. This side's got a foamy bit in it. Feels really nice, actually. Oh, it's got like some roller things in it. And this side is like a... Oh, it's got two. It opens. I thought it was like one, like, bit of... It's like a scrunchie. So, yeah, I'm going to have a go with that and see what it does, because I'm always putting my hair up around the house or tucking it behind my ears, but then I've ended up with this bit here because I'm always going like that with it around the house because I don't want it in my eyes, but then it leaves that in it like a kink here. But you know, I don't mind it, but I wanted to try this and see what it does. I can like wear it around the house and then just take it down when I want. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. So yeah, that was the two things that I had turn up in the post, and I thought I'd show you because I'm going to use them straight away. And now let's get on with this rolling project pan, shall we? So I'm going to go in order. I've got it all laid out here so that I hope I'm not going to mess it all up. But the first thing is the Dermalogica Hydra-blur. I've had this in here since March. I know it's been in here since March because this is one of the original things when I started it, and it was all the way here, I think, in March, this thing. So I've used all that and it's nearly gone, and I love it. I'm going to be a little bit sad when it's gone. I use it every time I do my makeup, and I never used to put primer. I usually only put it on my face, but I started putting it down my neck as well because I thought, why am I not putting it on my neck? Because if you put, I put foundation, you know, you put it down here a bit as well, don't you? And I thought, yeah, I started putting it on my neck as well, and I like it. I really love it. It's really smoothing, this is, and it's got a slight colour correcting thing about it, like it's only very slight, so it evens out your skin tone a little bit. But I wouldn't say it gives you, it doesn't really give you any coverage really. So I wouldn't say use that instead of, like if you wanted to go for a no makeup look, I don't think that would be what you would want, unless you just wanted to make your skin look smooth and slightly even it out, but there's no coverage really with it. But yeah, I really love it, and I'm tempted to buy the other Dermalogica one, because I don't think they do this one anymore. I think this one's called the Hydra-blur. I think they might have changed it to something else, or just done away with it, and I think they've still got another one there that I saw all the time, but I'm not sure if they've changed it slightly. Like, I don't know if that's the only one, or if they've got two, or what. But I might buy another one. I think it's in the Age Smart range, so I might try that, because I think that looks like it's got I really like the idea of these colour correcting smoothing ones, you know, that alter your, because I don't always need a lot of coverage, and I think if I can just get away with a powder, or like a light coverage powder thing, and a primer, if that can add like a little tiny bit of coverage, then I'll really like the idea of that. So I might look at that one. I also like the look of, I don't know if they still do it, but Bare Minerals did one that had a little bit of coverage. I think it was a colour correcting one. I can't remember what it was, but I might see if they've still got theirs. But I have got other primers that I can use up at the moment, so I won't be buying it anytime soon. But yeah, this one's nearly gone, and I'll be a bit sad when it is. But I need to use it up because it is old. So that's that one. And then next, I rolled this in last time, didn't I? In place of the Neal's Yard one that I've lost, and I still haven't found it. I don't know where that thing's gone, but I don't mind because it was old anyway. So I've got the MAC Prep and Prime Lip, and I've had a mishap with this already. Isn't it weird? I lost the last lip balm, and now this one, I've broke it. Look, I can still use it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got broken. It's like, it keeps, sometimes I forget and it slides off while and it ends up like wonky. I'm like, oh no, I nearly lost it. But yeah, it's broken, but I still managed to use it, and that is all that there is. I've wound it all the way up. But yeah, I think that will be gone soon. I hope that I keep holding it too close to the camera, don't I? But yeah, that'll be gone soon, and it is broke. So I love it though. I do love Prep and Prime. I think it's really good for smoothing the lines in your lips before you put, if you find that like if you put your lipsticks on and you feel like it's all gathering in the and clinging onto any dry patches, this stops all that. You don't see the lines or any dryness. I think it's really good because it's thicker than a lip balm. It's like a thicker texture. Love it, and I would buy that again. Right, and now next I've got MAC's Veluxe Brow. I don't know if I rolled this in last time or the time before, but I use this all the time on my brows. That's what I've got on my brows today. It's a pencil. I'll just hold it there, and then you can see it next to whatever photo I put where. I think I might have sharpened it a couple of times since the last time I checked in. I don't know if I show you. I'll just give you a swatch of the colour. You can hardly see it, it's very fair. But I love it. It's a very it's not waxy, it's quite a hard texture. But then if you get the ones that are more waxy, they don't last as long, I think. The colour, I don't know. This one's not a waxy one anyway. So there was that. And then I've got another story for you. This one, the NYX Stick It in the shade Taupe. I love this, I did. Notice I'm saying did. It was getting tried out anyway. I think this has been in there since the start. I think I've had this in here since March, so it's had a good old, it's been used a lot. I'll show you what's happened, shall I? Can't use it anymore because I broke it. It's snapped off in there. Can I even get it out? I never even looked. Maybe I can get it out. Hayley, don't even bother because I can't. Can I? stuck. It's come, the thing, it's come out of there. Is it broke? Anyway, it's broke. I think it's broke. It's stuck in here. It's come out of there. So that's that done, isn't it? Gone. That's gone. It was dried out. It was drying right out anyway, but I did enjoy it. And I might be tempted to buy it again. But yeah, I thought it was a good colour match. It's pretty much the same as that other pencil I've got. So that was really good. I really enjoyed it. That's gone now. And now, because that one's gone, I'm going to roll in something else that goes on your eyes. It's not for your brows. It's the, what's it called? It goes on your eyelids. It's called McGrath Intensifies Artistry Wand. And you put this on your eyes. It reminds me of wax. It's just like wax. See, look. Bits broke off. Has it? I don't know. I was a bit violent putting it on. But yeah, it just reminds me of Vaseline. I'm wondering, is it glorified Vaseline? This costs £26. But anyway, it makes, you go like that on your eyes, and it makes you, well, it's in the name, intensifies your eyeshadows when you put them on it. It helps them stick on your eyelid better. It's like a cross between a normal, like the texture, it's like a cross between a normal primer, like a dry cream, you know, one that dries down properly, and a glitter glue. So it's in between. So it's got a little bit of tackiness to it, but it's not sticky. But it does make glitters and things stick a lot better, and it does make it pop more on your eyes. So I do like it, but I don't know if I'll buy it again. I don't know. Maybe after using it loads I might like mega fall in love with it and be like, oh, I've got to get another one. But yeah, I do like it, but I do think, is it just an expensive gimmick and it's just a bit of wax in there? I don't know what's in it. But yeah, I can't push it up because this is one of those ones, when you click it, it doesn't go back down. So yeah, I do like it. So I'm going to use that up because I've had it a little while. I have got no idea how much is in there. Don't you just hate that about the, you know, these ones where you can't click it all the way up and have a look at how much is in there? Don't know what's in it. So we'll just see how long it lasts, won't we? But yeah, I do like that. If I think, oh, that eyeshadow looks a bit dull, I really want it to show up, but I don't want an actual glitter glue, this is really good. And I do use that with the Pat McGrath, all my palettes of hers. So I'll use that up. And then next, I've got this. This is the MAC brow set in clear, but mine isn't clear anymore because I keep putting it on my brows after I've used that pencil or whatever shade I've put in there. So yeah, you can see it's getting less and less in there, but it does work really good. It sticks them good. But I think I want to try the other one. You know, the one with the green wand from MAC. I might try that next. Or some drugstore one. I don't know yet. Every time I try a drugstore one, I think, did I try a NYX one once? I don't know. But it was a drugstore one. I just didn't like it. What was it? I didn't like the wand. It was like a short stubby. You know, they usually do these brow setting things. It's always like a short stubby wand. But I like this longer one. But I think the new one they've done from MAC has got like a stubby thing. But I still want to try it. It looks, you know, I want to try it. It's green and it looks weird. But I think I saw someone else try it on YouTube and they liked it. So I'm going to give it, I think I'm going to give that a try next. Unless I go and get one from the drugstore. But for now, this one is still sticking them good. So I'm going to use that. And then next, I have got these two. They've been in here since the start, haven't they? I haven't really used, what have I used that one a couple of times? I don't know, 2 or 3 times in the past couple of months. I don't use it very often because I'm always using some other cream product. You know, like you get these cream eyeshadows and things. I keep using them as my base. So I've only used that 2 or 3 times. but there's not a lot in there, so I don't know how, it seems to just last and last and last, that one. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And it's only a mini. You get good use out of these minis. I don't think you need a big one. And then this one's the Glitter Glue by Too Faced, and that is really good. I really, really like it. I must admit it is the only glitter glue I've ever tried, because I don't know, I just always had this one, and I really like it. It's got a good stick to it, really sticks your shadows to it. I used it today. I've got a McGrath palette on today, and I used one of the more glittery shades that you really want to stick, so I used that. It's a good one, but that hasn't got, I've only used it once, so that one, not a lot to look at there. I've got this, I rolled this in last time, didn't I? This is those two Natasha Denona eyeshadows. It's, oh, what's this one called? Pure from Metropolis and First from Love, and I put that first one first in there because I was going to set my eyes with it when I use primers and stuff, and then put the eyeshadow on over top, but I haven't used it, and I never do, so I don't know if it'll ever get used, because I thought, why don't you do what other YouTube, you know, other people do? They put this on and then they put a primer on and then they set it with that, but I don't like setting it, because then all the stick is gone. Like, I want my eyeshadows to adhere to whatever primer I've put on there. I don't like you. Some people think of primers as something to like provide a clean canvas for their eyeshadows, to like make it a set colour, usually this sort of like skin tone, whatever colour is your skin tone, but I don't. I like using them to make eyeshadows adhere, so I tend not to set mine. I like to put my lid colour on straight away, and I put it on with my finger, and it adheres really well to like creams and like sticky primers and things like that. That's what I like, so I don't tend to use that as much, but I might do. I'll just leave it there, whatever, in case, like maybe I might want to use this because this is a skin tone one, and then I might put that on over the top, but we'll see. It might just stay like that forever and never get used, don't know. But this one, this has had a lot of use. This is a cream one, and I did show this a little while back in my Pan That palette, because it is in my Pan That palette. But yeah, I've hit pan in that, so I'm really pleased with that. I use that as my bronzer, so that's why I've hit pan quite quickly in that one, because it's a cream. And I've noticed it's getting quite empty actually. I didn't realise how empty looking it was. You can see around the sides it's going down quite a bit. I didn't realise how empty it was getting. So there's not actually that much in there. So I think you'll see a big difference next time I check in, because I just use that every time I do my makeup as my bronzer. See what I've got? Oh, I've got these two. The chubby sticks. Oh dear, I always lose them, don't I? Every time I hold them up, I'm losing one. So these are the Clinique Chubby Stick for Eyes. And I think I'm going to say bye-bye to this one, because it is drying out, but I was making, like, I just thought, oh, I'll just force myself to use it, even though it's drying out. It was still usable, but I think it might be giving me a headache, because it is old. And I noticed when I was putting my makeup on, after a little while, I'd get a headache. But since I haven't been using it, like, I have had headaches, but not as often. Do you know what I mean? Like, I started getting suspicious of this. When I put it on, I'm like, I've got a headache now. So I think it might have been giving me a headache, but it is really old. The other ones don't do that. I think it was this, because it's old. So I did get a lot of use out of it. It's okay, I got loads of use out of it. I feel a bit gutted, but I mean, it still does it. It still goes on. Oh, now I think I might want it. See, when I do that, I can't keep using it. So I love it though. I do love these chubby sticks. I don't want it to be gone. And then I've got this one, and this one's fine. That was the Portly Plum, the purple one. This one's called Ample Amber. Give you a swatch. I don't always swatch them, but I will this one. That's really nice. I love it. This is one of my favourite ones, and this is actually my 4th one. But you can't get these anymore. So once that's gone, I can't have it anymore. Because they're doing a different one now. Double-ended one. I think it's a matte one end and a shimmer the other. I might try them at some point, but I need to use up these, what I've got first. But that's not drying out. Oh, how much is there of it? I didn't show you, did I? I've only used it a couple of times, I think. But it is getting lower. I used to use this every single day, but I don't use it as much now. That's why it's my 4th one. But, so there's that. I love them. I use these as bases. That's why I don't get through my primers very quick. I've got this thing, and I use this every time. This is the Clinique, what is it called? Even Better Colour Corrector. What is it? Oh, Even Better All Over Primer and Colour Corrector in the shade Peach, darling. So I usually just use this under my eyes because it's good at colour correcting. I'll give you a swatch. So it is a little bit dark for me, and I use that every time I do my makeup. I don't know how much is in it because you can't see any. Usually you start seeing a bit, don't you? Like a little window in it when it gets low. But yeah, I use it every time, so I thought might as well have it in here, hadn't I? So that was in here last. I think I rolled that in last time. So then I've got my lipsticks. 2 lipsticks. This is MAC Across the Sky, and it's a matte, and it's a limited edition. What was it from? An Ide collection or something? Is that how you say it? Ide? So yeah, it's just a pink like that. And I've got that one on today. I'll put some more on. It's like a, I say it's a mid to cool tone pink. I'd say it's cool tone, I think it is. It's a good one for the winter. So I'm trying to use that up. Because, how old is it? It's because it's a matte, and they always seem to smell like, I can smell a bit of vanilla, but I can also smell like a Play-Doh-y smell. But I could smell that as soon as I bought it. So I don't know what it is. The mattes and the frosts, I think they all, and the satins, they all smell like Play-Doh as soon as I get them. The only ones that don't, and that don't smell, like they keep their vanilla smell for ages, is the cream sheens, the amplified creams, and the lustre glasses. They last and last and last. I really like those. I love the lustre glasses. And then this one is a limited edition. This was it I think it's called St. Mark's Yellow. Yeah, St. Mark's Yellow, and it's a frost. But I've got pink all over it because I was using it on top of this pink for when I want it to look more peachy. So that's why it's got pink all over it. Or you can put it on red and have it orange then. So I really like it. So that one's in there because it's a frost and it smells funny. But it smelled funny as soon as I got it. But I didn't get this straight away when this collection came out, by the way. I haven't had it that long. I only bought it in the past year, I think. I haven't had it that long. But yeah, I thought, ooh, I'm going to snap that up because I wanted it. And I didn't get it at the time, but I just really wanted a yellow to like mix things. And on saying that, I'm going to roll one in because you can be horrified at me now. Don't tell me off. Don't come for me, will you? This is from 2020. Terrible, isn't it? But this is a lustre glass and they last forever. They don't go funny. But I thought, when I bought it, I thought, oh, better use that up. So this one's going in. And this one is called Cans Do. I'll give you a swatch actually of all of them. So this one is Cans. Oh, I'm absolutely rubbish at doing swatches. So that's Cans Do. You can have it a bit more sheer It's like Cannes, you know, like the film festival Cannes, Cannes. So yeah, that's Cannes do. It's like an orangey red. It looks more red there, but it is, sometimes you can make it look really orange, and if you have it sheer it looks like, it's an orange toned red, I think it is. So I really love it though. It's more sheer, this one. You can wear it sheer or you can build it up. That's what I like about the Lustre glasses. Beautiful lipstick that is, but I need to use it up. And I'll give you a swatch of these other two. So this one's Across the Sky, the pink one. That does smell like Play-Doh. It has still got a hint of, and that one's a matte. It reminds me of Please Me. If you're thinking, oh, I can't get that one, I think you can get Please Me. I'm not really sure. They've got all kinds there. They've got so many shades. It's just a cool tone, like a mid to cool toned pink. And then here's the St. Mark's yellow. If it actually comes out yellow, because it's got a load of pink on it. See what comes out like. Yeah, so there's the yellow. It might have a little smidgen of pink in it there. But yeah, so those are the three colours that I've got in here now, because they need using up, don't they? Then next, you'll have to excuse all this now while I'm showing you the rest. I have got the Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Blurring Skin Tint, I think it's called. I really did like this. It's gone now. It's gone. You can't see in there, but it is gone. Can I get any out? There's nothing. There's nothing there, look. But it really matched my skin tone really well. This was number 5 on me, and I'm like a MAC NC20 in their powder, you know, the Studio Finish powder plus foundation. I'm an NC20, and this number 5 matched really well. In case you're an NC20, number 5, I think it's a really nice skin tint, but for my skin type, it's not perfect because my skin is oily. It's like a combination oily skin type, and I think this is more suitable for normal to dry. Maybe it's a bit more hydrating, so in the summer it can skate about on my face a bit, but in the winter it will be fine. So it's tempting to go and get it because it is really nice. It looks really nice on your skin. I loved it, but it's not good for the summer for me. So winter I would have it. So that is done, so that's out. So in place of that, I'm going to bring in this big one. This is the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. I thought I'd make sure I say that right. It's a lot, isn't it? Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. And I got this as soon as this came out. I was like, wow. Because it was like a, I don't know. I didn't know if I thought it would be a cross between like a concealer and a foundation all in one sort of thing. They made it seem like, oh, look at this, it's a pen, it's really handy. It's your concealer and your foundation all in one, but it's just a liquid in a pen form. But I really do like it. I like the way it sits on my skin. I've got it on today. I love it. I think it's really good, and I'll probably buy it again actually, but I just thought I might as well roll it in because it's the right shade for me at this time of year, and I'll be using it all the time. What shade is it? I forgot. NC20. So yeah, I got NC20 in that as well. I was a bit worried about getting it because I got it online. I thought, am I an NC20 in that? And I just got it, and it turned out it was all right. So I'll show you. So it's like a pen like that. This thing, you can take it in and out. I'll show you. It's like a syringe. So there's the colour. So that's NC20 in there. And I usually use the, I'm going to show you, I'm rolling this in as well. This is NC20 in the face powder. I might as well show you now because I was going to show you this after. So there it is next to it. It does look the same, doesn't it? So this is NC20 Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. And I've always been that for years, NC20. Especially in the winter, I go for that. I did get NC30 for the summer, I don't know, it looks yellow in the pan. It looks okay on me though, but I prefer this. This is my shade, definitely. And so yeah, I thought I'd just show you those next to each other in case you're curious and you might want to go and get one of these or one of these if you've got either of those shades. I think they are pretty much the same. So yeah, it just slots up there. I don't know if you can buy refills or if you just buy it again or what. But yeah, you stick it in there and you twist it. Is that shut? Yeah, you've got to twist it and then you can push it. And then I think if you twist it back, that turns it off and you can't push it anymore. Something like that. Is that locked it? No, that one's locked it. You can twist it and it locks it. But then you twist it back and it'll go. But I'll show you a bit. I always put that in so I don't get any. I put it back in after because it could end up in a mess, couldn't it? I'll do a little bit on here. So I only tap it really lightly because all that came out. Depends how much you want, doesn't it? And then I usually apply it with a brush and then I just use my beauty blender after. But it does give a nice, I think it's mattifying. It gives a really nice finish, look. I really like it. It's got good coverage. It's nice. I like it for the winter more. In the summer, that's a bit heavy for me, for my skin type. So I tend to use powders in. I use this Studio Fix Powder Plus foundation because I've got a NC30 as well for the summer, which is a bit darker. But I thought I'd roll this in because it's winter now and I love using that as well. So I've got both of those in now. Might as well, if I'm using them all the time, I'll put them in my pan. So that's just in a different compact because I like to change them. You can pop them in and out. You're not supposed to, but I do. I just get a little screwdriver and pull out the pan thing and stick it in the other one. This was a bronzer or a highlighter. I think it was a highlighter actually. This was a highlighter from the Snowball collection. I think it was Whisper of Guilt. But I just love the pretty packaging. So I like to reuse it. So I've got my foundation in there. I just think it's so pretty. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade light to medium. And I like this. I do like it. I usually use my colour corrector and a concealer because the colour corrector is a bit dark. You know the Clinique one I just showed you? It's a little bit dark. There it is. It's a little bit dark, but it corrects it a bit. And then I use concealer and then I put this on the top and it just adds a little bit of dewiness here because I don't set my eyes. I know a lot of people set them, but I don't like to set them because I get really dry eyes. Like it really dries them out, powders do. And so I like to keep it luminous. I just have it luminous under there. Looks a little bit, I don't know, other people probably wouldn't like it, but I do. So I just put this on top to brighten it up a bit. And it is nice, but I'm never gonna hit pan, am I? So it's still going strong. Sometimes when I hold it up to the light though, I feel like I can see through, like when I look at the back, I think I'm just imagining it. I don't know. One day, oh, it's gone now. One day, I might hit pan. It is quite deep, look. Look how deep in my finger has gone. You can't really tell because unless you put your finger in it, you can't tell, can you? But there's the colour. Look how white it is. I don't really want to use that. On its own, it just makes me look like I've got grey under eyes because if you put that on your dark under eyes, like I've got, it just goes grey. Looks terrible. So I like to use it on top of things. It's quite light, you see. So that's that. So I just use it to brighten things up a bit. I do like it because it's a bit more, it feels a bit more hydrating, like more emollient it is. So it stops it feeling all dried out under there. I like it under there, I do. So that's still going strong. I'll probably have it forever, won't I? And then I've got another interesting one. This is the Givenchy waterproof Cold Couture eyeliner. I'm just saying it anyhow now. I know it was waterproof. Cold Couture waterproof eyeliner. So here it is. And it's gone. It's gone. Why have I got a hair in it? Gone. I remember when I showed it to you last time, there was hardly anything there. There, I've managed to get, but that would scratch my eyes if I did that, wouldn't it? So there was the colour, but it's gone now. That is scratching my hand. So that's that done, and I did enjoy it. I like red eyeliners. I like it. So yeah, used that all up. I used that up in the summer with like warm brown looks and stuff like that from my palette. I enjoyed using it. That's gone. And then I've got my black one, the Estée Lauder Double Wear. Stay in Place, I think it's called. Oh, I've sharpened it off, haven't I? Double Wear. I know it was a Stay in Place pencil, something like that. Cold pencil, and that is just a black. I'll do it for you. So it's just a black. It is blacker than that. I've just done it over that foundation, and I think I've used up quite a bit of it. I know I've sharpened it a couple of times. I'll put the picture there from when I started. So it is going, and I've been using it every time I do my makeup, so that is going. And I might as well tell you about the thing after because of it. Because I'm using this, I have got that. It's a brown one though. Do you remember I rolled this in last time? It's a beautiful mascara, but I haven't been using it because I've been using the black eyeliner, and I want a black mascara to go with it. So I'm going to roll this one out because I am using that black mascara every time I do black eyeliner every time I do my makeup. I've got it on today, the black one. So I've been using black mascara. So this is rolling out, and this one's rolling in because I've got the black one as well, haven't I? So I'm just going to use the black one. So the black one's gone in now. Switching it over. These are good mascaras though, if anybody wants to know. I love them. They make my eyelashes look really long. I think it makes it look really long. It's the longest I've ever had them, I think. So I'm really pleased with that. In general, I really like YSL mascaras. I think one of my favourite ones from years ago, and I would still buy it now, was the oh, it was a volumizing one. I forgot what it was called. Oh, I can't remember. But it was volumizing. It was really good, and I would buy it again. They still do it. And I had a brown in that, and I like the smell of it. Let me see if this one smells. What's it smell? Yeah, it doesn't smell as good as the other one, but it still smells better than other mascaras. You know how some of them really pong? Like, I just think they pong, a lot of them, but this one doesn't. It's got a nice smell, kind of. Like, if you're into smelling mascaras, you probably don't even notice, but I always smell everything for some strange reason. I've got to smell everything. If you watch all my calendar videos, I sniffed everything that come out, didn't I? But yeah, I like the smell of these. Because I'm weird like that. I like the smell of this mascara. But I like their other one even better. I've got my powders. I don't know if they've changed. I do use them a lot. I use this one a lot, the other one I don't. So this is the MAC Blot Powder Pressed, and I have to have this all the time. There it is now. I think I probably have used more from last time because I use it all the time. But what I'm going to do is I'm rolling in another powder, but I'm still going to keep this one, so I'll show you it. This is medium, by the way, the shade, and I just love it. It's so blurring and it mattifies my oily combos, like my combination skin. It's really good. I love it. I feel like it blurs anything, any flaws on your skin, makes it look really smooth. I like it. So I'll probably buy that again. But I'm going to use that one when I'm out and about because it's a pressed one. And I've decided I'm going to use this one while I'm, you know, at home, because it's a loose one. It's the Laura Mercier. It's the new one. It's called Translucent Loose Setting Powder Ultra-blur. I don't think the original one was called Ultra-blur, was it? I got this one. Did I get it in a calendar? I think I got it in a calendar. Can't remember which one now. And I really, really like it. I've got it on my face today. I love it. So I will be using that at home. And then when I go out, I'll use that to mattify myself if I'm out and about. But I've also got this one, haven't I? And I haven't been using this one because this one has got a more of a, I keep seeing hair on it when I hold it up in front of the, I think it's trapped in the, gone now. So I'm going to be using this one more now that it's the winter, but I wasn't using it in the summer because it's got mica in it and it made it look, well, a lot of makeup's got mica in it, but this one has got a slight luminescence to it. So I will use this more on days like this when it's cloudy, because I won't look too oily with it then, will I? This is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light Plus, and I have been using it a lot in the past because usually it's domed, isn't it? So I have used it a lot, but just not recently. But I think I will get more use out of it now. It's the winter, so I'll be using it, so I'm keeping it in. Probably use this when it's really cloudy and the other one when it's sunny. Like if I go out and it's a cloudy day, I'll take that with me. And if it's a sunny day, I'll take the blot powder with me. So there's that one. We're getting there, we're nearly finished now. Big in it, my project pan. Next I've got these two, and they never change. I do use them. I've used this one today. This is, sorry, these are Clinique Chubby Sticks for your cheeks. And this one is called Robust Rhubarb. And that's how far up it goes now. Probably hasn't changed. I think I've used it once or twice, but I do love it. I love it. Oh, I just love it. I keep thinking, I keep worrying when I've used them up that I'm just going to buy them again, and then I'll never use my powders ever again. So I've got to not do that. I must use what I've got here because I'll never use them otherwise. Like when this is gone, I need to use my powders because they're just sitting there. But yeah, I love this one. Shall I do you a swatch? I mean, I have done swatches of these before in my other. It's so beautiful. It's like a cross between a pink and a peach, like a coral colour. But that one's called Robust Rhubarb. I love it. Love it! They do 3 different shades, as far as I know. Last time I bought these, there's another one. Can't remember what that one's called. And then this is the like a more cool tone. It's pink. And this is called Amped Up Apple. Is it? Hang on. Yeah, Amped Up Apple. What's calling Amped Up Amber? It's Amped Up Apple. Why have I always thought that it was Amped Up Amber? What? That's crazy. I've been saying it wrong all that time. Anyway, it's Amped Up Apple. And that's how much of that there is. It won't go off anymore. And I think I've used it a couple of times. It doesn't seem to go down much, does it? That's how they last really good. And they're beautiful. I've got the other peachy one on my cheeks today. And I love it. I love it. They just look like skin. I like it when they look like skin and not like powder on the cheeks. You know what I mean? These are really good. And then I've got this. This is the MAC Opalescent Face Powder in Happy Go Dazzlingly. It was a limited edition from the Snowball collection a few years back, but it broke. So it's in there now. And I can't really, I mean, I did do a line on it. Yeah. You can't really see in it though, because it's just all stuck round. Can't really show you anything. Don't know if you can see anything, can you? I can when I hold it up because the light's behind. it is still in the same place. See where that line is? It's very faint there, the line I did. I might have to go over it again. I keep thinking, should I just take the thing off and show you? Because I can take it off. I'll take it off and show you what's in there. Shall I? Can I get it off? Yeah, I can. Here it comes. So I'll take this thing off. That is what's in there. I think I'm going to do that every time now so that you can see. It's gone like Guerlain meteorites, hasn't it? Little balls. But yeah, I usually just, because this has got a sifter thing, I just twist it and sift some out into the lid and do my brushing there. So that's the shade pretty much, look. It's like a gold. See if I can get any. It's really pretty. It is very, very pretty. I like it. And I've got that on today as well. It's just there. So yeah, that's that. And then have I got anything else? Oh yeah, got two more things. If you watch my project pan, you probably know what they are. Dun 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 dun. This one is nearly gone. I know it looks like it's full, doesn't it? But it's because it's all over the sides. Can I see anything? Like, I can see through it, and it's just all around the sides pretty much. There's hardly anything in it. I can even see, because I've got the light behind, I can see. It's pretty much empty. I've been using it all the time while I'm doing my editing. Like if I'm just in the house, I'm always putting it on. Like you can see in it. Can you see in it? There's nothing in there hardly. I can see through it. It's just all stuck round the sides. I tried to keep it upright. I think it's here because I can see something. Can you see? Can you see that? It's like there. But it's all sloshed up the side as well. I might be able to just make it out. So yeah, that is getting empty. I might mark it there. I think it's here. But when it's like slung about everywhere, it just gets all up the sides. And I tried to get the stopper out and I couldn't get it out. It won't come out. Does anybody know? How do you get these out? Can anybody get these Fenty ones out? I've never bothered to get a stopper out before because I've never done a project pan, so I've never needed to get a stopper out. I think because it's very old, and I think I should just not bother getting the stopper out. Once I can't get any out, I'm just going to say goodbye because it's old anyway. So I'm not going to get it out. But I did try. Oh, it just started caving in, but it was still stuck in there, so I didn't do it. I'm not doing it. And then this one, I won't get the stopper out of this either, but this one's like half full. You can see it there. Where did it start at? I don't know. I can't remember where it started at now, but I'll put a picture there. But that one is still half full. I don't use that one. This one's got a shimmer in it, and this one's a creamy one. So that one I use all the time. It comes out quite sheer. I'll do you a swatch. Do you swatch? So look, hardly anything comes out on it anymore. It's quite dry, look. You usually see gloss all over it, don't you, when you get a new one? But there's hardly anything now. So I'll just do that there. There's a bit of colour, but when you shear it out on your... You can like build it up, I suppose, if you wanted it to be more. Can I get any more? I'll be lucky, look. See. So yeah, it's getting a bit dried out now. But there's still more in there. Still going to keep using it till it's just dried out. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all gone. So that's that one. And then this is the one that's got a shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. So this one's more sheer and it's got a shimmer in it. And that one's got loads. Do you see all that glob come out on it? This one has got loads. I think I've just done it in the other one, haven't I? It's next to it. So yeah, that one's still got loads. But this one's got a shimmer, so I don't tend to use that. all the time in the house. You know, if I haven't even got any makeup on, I usually just put that one on because it's really just creamy. But yeah, so that was the last. Look at it, all the paint coming off. So I'm not going to be removing stoppers of these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll just keep concentrating on this one, and then when that one's gone, I'll move on to that one until they're gone. Glosses last a long time. It makes you realise when you do a project pan how long all this stuff lasts forever, doesn't it? But yeah, so that was my project pan update for you. If you enjoyed it, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.